Hello, royal folks. You folks are nice to see you here again. Every week, your Royal Insider brings you royal news and analysis. I just want to thank you all so much for your incredible love and support before we get into anything else at all. If you are not subscribed yet, I mean guys, why even? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. Let's start the video now. The British royal family faces a number of significant health challenges, such as cancer diagnoses for King Charles as well as Kate Middleton, and renewed speculation over whether or not there are plans for a reunion with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Such health problems have however cast a shadow over the royal household, with many wondering if the adversity may be the beginning of a truce in the fractured family. But a new development suggests that the family discord is still alive and well. The royal family has wiped out Prince Harry's 2016 criticism of the British media over its misogynist and its racism-sexist coverage of Meghan Markle. The text of this statement, first published by Prince Harry by his then Kensington Palace Communications Secretary Jason Knopf, only disappeared from the royal family's official website between December 3 and December 10, 2023. This removal of the statement is notable given what it signifies: the continued tensions and unresolved wounds within the royal family. In his memoir titled Spare, released January 10, 2023, Prince Harry claimed that the original statement, which he did not specifically quote, sent shockwaves through the royal family. Harry said, "My words gave rise to a whole new flurry of frenzy within my own family. Pa and Willie were furious. They gave me an earful. They said I painted them in a negative light with what I said. Why in hell?" Such is the importance and contentiousness of the quote, and the fact it has been taken out shows the royal family remain in serious damage limitation mode over the outcry from Prince Harry's scathing attack. Such a move might be portrayed as an exercise in the management, and even the cleansing, of the royal record, effectively making sure that the official record gets a selectively censored facelift. Also, the appearance of this deletion during family health emergencies could reflect an effort to concentrate attention on the problems of the day instead of on past squabbles. Still, for a lot of watchers and royal followers, this move only intensifies the belief that Prince Harry has never been further away from his own family. So in short, while the combined health issues of King Charles and Kate Middleton would seem to have naturally eviscerated whatever insulating vagaries have kept the royal quartet apart, the fact that they were able, at this latter remove, to remove Prince Harry's ode to healing from the royal website points to whatever seemingly intractable intrapersonal impedance still besets the Fab Four's heart. It is a pretty clear example about how tough the road to reconciliation is, and the pathway to mend these historical wounds is a very complicated, perhaps uncertain one. Harry explained that the tweet revealed the internal tension and division the statement had created, because they'd never put out a statement for their girlfriend or wife when they were being harassed. The move underscored a widening split among royals, particularly over how its members are covered in the media. The deletion of the statement is thought to be part of a wider move to tighten media coverage of Harry and Meghan and present a more unified public image by the royal family on digital platforms. For this year, the couple enjoyed their respective royal biographies on the royal family website being cut from 2,700 and 1,300 words for Harry and Meghan, to just under 600 combined words. The photo's large cut also reflects the 2020 logic that they had chosen to reduce royal duties and move to the United States, showing it Holly and a clear move to give everyone two fingers, more taxes 86 for me. Asterisk, 487, spirit. The pared-back profiles are part of the royal family's bid to shape its story with the couple in a new era. A picture of the abuse and harassment Meghan Markle faced at the hands of the media and the public was painted in the original statement from 2016. At the time, his girlfriend, Meghan Markle, was on the receiving end of a cacophony of abuse and harassment. This included some of this abuse being very public, from the front pages of national newspapers, laced with racial undertones in articles and outright sexism and racism on web article comments and by social media trolls. A stark and unprecedented statement from the royal family, who usually maintain a strict silence on personal issues. This was. The statement said, since he began his relationship with Meghan it has gotten worse. Some of that is very public, the front page photo in a national newspaper, the racism of column writing bile spewers and internet troll scumbags and web commenter scum. The statement also detailed more sinister attacks like the daily legal battles to keep false headlines out of papers, her mother having to struggle past photographers in order to get to her front door, the attempts of reporters to silence themselves with etiquette and silent battles with the constant fears they fear for their lives every time they leave their home. And these revelations hammered home the constant scope and possible terror Meghan fell under having attached herself to Harry. It was clear in the statement that Prince Harry was most fearful for the safety of Meghan Markle, and said he was disappointed that he had not been able to protect her. It was this protective nature that revealed just how much Harry loved her, was committed to doing life with her, and how completely furious he was for his lack of ability to be able to save her a media storm. The fact it has since been scrubbed from the royal website may suggest they are attempting to draw a line in the sand and leave these difficult times behind them, but it also serves as a stark reminder of how ill-prepared Meghan was to cope in the royal cutting-glass house. These images mark a much wider change in how royal family manages their public relations and digital presence. While the biographies have been streamlined and the 2016 statement has been deleted, it appears that this is a deliberate effort to curb some of the optics and present a clearer, less controversial front to the public. And as Harry and Meghan work to establish a new, non-royal life, the royal family struggles to retool the monarchy to be both respectably stable and not tear itself apart. It kind of planted the seed for even the issues you are already seeing, Harry said. Never in a million years did I expect that I would be making statements like the one about Meghan being harassed, but because it was my wife. The family rift grew clearer with the move, and tensions over press coverage of family members were underscored. It might be suggested that the deletion of that line represents a shift in a wider campaign to clean up the digital content surrounding Harry and Meghan, with plans to make it less contentious and more unified. It was not the first time the couple had been erased from the history of the royal family website, as their personal biographies were cut from 2,700 and 1,300 words for Harry and Meghan, respectively, to a combined profile of less than 600 words on the site earlier this year. The move continues the couple's decision to step back from royal duties in 2020 and move to the United States, a change that signified their break from royal duties and their shift towards a more private life. The sleek profiles are part of the royal family's rebranding to reflect their new roles in the wake of the couple's departure. In the statement, released in 2016, it detailed the abuse and harassment that Meghan Markle was subject to as both a media and as a member of the public. His girlfriend, Meghan Markle, had been the subject of a wave of abuse and harassment. Some of it was clearly in the public eye, front-page newspaper smears, articles brimming with undertones of racism and plain old sexism by the dozens of more or less nameless social media trolls and web article commenters, etc. The statement was an extraordinary event in the life of the royal family, which nearly always communicates in silence regarding the personal lives of its members. One headline said Meghan has been subjected to racist hate from the public. Some of even this very public. The front page smears, of course, in a national newspaper, the racial undercurrents of comment pieces, the open sexism and racism of social media trolls and web article comments. The statement also pointed to more nefarious attacks, and though this action may not be the safe one, it is the right one, they wrote, alleging nightly legal battles to keep defamatory stories out of UK pubs, harassment of Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland, by photographers. These revelations reminded exactly how gruelingly fret over with, and unsafe, existence Meghan enjoyed by virtuousness of her tie to Harry. His concern read both profound and evident in the statement, as Prince Harry said he was a willing partner. A hollow shell of a man, and how, the moment I asked the questions, my fears were confirmed, and I didn't fight back tears. And he is shattered. Shattered because it seems to him as if rather than protecting his wife from the lies, tabloids and other garbage, he is the one who bowed down to the record. This love and dedication came across poignantly in his desire to protect her, this frustration that the royal family weren't willing to do, enough to protect her against the media storm. As the royal official website removes the statement the palace's attempts to draw a line under these tumultuous times, it also provides an echo of the struggles and backlash Meghan faced in the early weeks of becoming a royal. But for the royal family as a whole, these changes symbolize a bigger change in the way they are conducting their PR and digital in general. The cleaned-up biographies and the excision of the 2016 statement seem to be part of a conscious move to control the narrative and project a more united, scandal-free front. While Harry and Meghan chart a new course for themselves free of royal duties, the royal family is finding its way forward, seeking a sense of equilibrium and to stave off the kind of discord that has rocked the family in recent weeks.